I'm Cynthia.
And I'm Chris.
And we're the Hanye family.
And for those of you who are new here, welcome. Let's enjoy some great music together.
Yeah, so what do we have this time for our Goonies?
This time we are going to do 2 videos for you.
Yes.
2 reactions. This is both. They're both from Countdown.
We're trying to get through the Countdown ones before the end of the week.
Yeah, we want to get it done. We want to get things done well enough, and of course we want to get as many out as we can.
But we're going to miss some of the ones that were requested. But I mean, true. We'll eventually get to them.
Yeah,
we will.
I mean, we're celebrating this week, so you've seen every day there's something about Countdown, and that's it's fun. We're having a great time, and hey, some great music.
Yes.
I'm still very, very upset about the AC/DC one.
Yeah, I know, but that's okay.
And it was AC/DC that blocked it.
Yeah.
Well, their publishers. I don't know if it's them. Anyway, but and that would have been fun. Oh.
Yes, no kidding.
But anyway, you can still see it on Patreon.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are definitely interested in doing a couple more of these, I should say. And we decided we're going to try out the one from The Innocents. Yeah,
we've never heard of this band before, so it's interesting for sure.
This one is called Sooner or Later.
Yeah.
And it was asked for by Care Bear.
Okay.
So we should probably get right to it. What do you think?
Yes.
All right. And we have another one coming after, but we're going to tell you about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here it is. This is The Innocents with Sooner or Later.
Coming up soon, we've got a new Joan Almer trading song. But right now, from Tasmania, living and working in Sydney with their first single, The Innocents with Sooner or Later.
This is so fun.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting a bit of a Beatles feel to it, but that's okay.
Hold me, love me, feel me. Where's that from?
That does sound interesting.
That line is used in another song that we know.
Or something close to it.
Yeah. I know that line. It's so funny.
Maybe it's from Tommy.
Maybe you're right. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I think it is. I think it is. That's funny because it was so recent. That's why it came up in my brain, I guess.
Yeah. I think, when Roger Daltrey.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
I hear it now. It's crazy. But this is an interesting song because it feels almost like a bubblegum pop kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then when you listen, he's trying to convince her to have sex with him, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to pay more attention.
Yeah. Because he's like, sooner or later, you're going to have to give me an answer. Don't you want to be satisfied? And all these. Yeah. It's one of those.
It's one of those. It's the innocent, oh, why aren't we doing it song.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't you want to love me? Yeah. All these things. Me? Yes.
Yeah, the Beatles have a song.
But it is a fun sounding song. It's enjoyable very much.
Yeah. Well, it's in the vein of Please Please Me, right?
Sorry.
I mean,
the vocals were really good on that for sure.
They were, for sure.
I like the backup especially.
The backup?
The backup singers.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it was really nice.
Again, they were doing a Beatles thing, leaning in the mic.
Yes, but I like the way it really perfectly accented the lead, you know? Mm-hmm. Really good stuff.
Oh, yeah. This is well put together for sure.
Yeah.
And it sounds good.
It really, really sounds good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should continue?
Yes.
From Tasmania, and guys, that sounds like a big hit to me.
It probably was.
He would know.
It wasn't a big hit here. I never heard of it.
Now, I've seen that guy a couple of times now, and I can't remember his name.
I don't know his name either.
All this week, I've seen him.
Yeah.
Here and there in the videos, doing interviews with the female interviewer.
Yeah.
And he was flirting with her, if I remember correctly. He seems like the type.
Yeah.
And I'm not quite sure who he is.
Well, I'm sure you guys can tell us.
Bet he's one of those big stars that decided to host a show one day.
Probably.
Or at least medium star. I don't know.
We don't know who he is, but you guys can sure tell us, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the song. Quite interesting. Very nice song.
Yes, it definitely was.
Yeah. And
he agrees, I guess.
I guess he came back. But yeah, now I'm talking about the cat. Terrible. They're a really interesting band, and I don't know how far they got, but I mean, we never heard of them, so
yeah,
that was a good song though.
Yeah, it definitely was. It gave me kind of Beatles or Beach Boys, either way, because it's
mix of it.
Yeah, but I mean the harmonies. That's what really did that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We kind of know this song.
A little bit.
Yeah. It's called I'm Bored.
Yeah. I remember just a piece of it.
By Iggy Pop, but it's not really about the song in this case, I think.
Yeah. I think it's more about his interview with Molly here.
This is true. Yeah. So, Iggy Pop, he came to Countdown. And he did his interview with Molly.
Yeah.
And and I've seen pieces of it, and he was rather
silly
and a little rude.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I hear that he was just as rude with the Countdown Kids.
Well, we'll find out, I suppose. Who asked for this one anyway?
Well, Live It Up, Aaron Braun, Nick Julichow, and Wino.
Okay. So we're going to get into this one. We do love some Iggy Pop for sure.
Yeah. Now, we may not like his attitude after this.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's kind of expected, especially when he was younger. He had a lot of issues and he wasn't quite himself.
I'm not sure he was himself in this video.
Exactly.
So. But we'll take a look at it and we'll see ourselves.
Yeah.
We won't see ourselves. We'll see for ourselves.
Yes.
We're not going to see ourselves. We're not there. We were too young.
Yes.
All right. So, actually, we would have been just the right age. But anyway, let's continue. This is Iggy Pop's version. Iggy Pop with "I'm Bored" and the interview. There we go.
One album.
Hiya, Dogface.
Iggy, how are you, mate? Listen, welcome to the show. The first time I saw you was in Detroit a couple of years ago, live in concert. What's wrong? Don't you set me up, you behave yourself. Now listen, we've got to ask you some sensible questions.
All
the
right.
first time was a couple of years ago. Was with Iggy. Will you concentrate on the questions? Was with David Bowie.
Yeah.
Right? Very good friend.
No, you mean he played piano with my band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played a very low profile.
He was with me.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, you've worked together sort of record-wise, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the slide, too.
I know. Now listen, with David Bowie, he's had a lot of influence on you, I gather.
Yeah.
In what can you answer these questions properly?
He taught me how to compromise.
Compromise in what way?
Well, he taught me how to, I used to...
Be a punk rocker and all of that.
I used to be an outrage, and,
Yeah.
and David taught me how to...
Not doing so bad. Listen, have you heard the new Lodger album by David?
I have.
Have you seen any of the film clips?
I haven't, but you're going to show them
we're
to
about
me.
to show you one now.
Oh,
DJ
yeah,
David
let's
Bowie.
see.
See what you think of this one.
Hi, Davey.
You think this is easy, realism? I've got a girl out there, I suppose.
All right. As promised, Iggy Pop, who's popping right around the studio, is about to do his new single off this particular album, which I reviewed last week, New Values, Iggy Pop with I'm Bored.
I'm bored. I'm the chairman of the board. I'm a lengthy monologue. I'm living like a dog. I'm bored. I bore myself. Sleep at night. I bore myself. Broad daylight, 'cause I'm bored. Just another slimy bore.
Yeah, he seems a little out of it. If you're asking me, anyways.
I think, I'm pretty sure he wasn't completely coherent.
No, I don't think he was.
No.
And I really think he's frustrated too because of the lip syncing aspect of it.
Quite possibly,
I think that might be part of the issue because he stopped touching the mic for a minute there and now he's just using it like a prop.
Yeah.
Because I think he's annoyed.
Yeah. And a little high.
And definitely high. I mean, come on. He was acting like a crazy person.
Was jumping out of his skin. He was high. He was high.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think we know he had a lot of issues when he was younger.
That's true.
With that. So
yeah, well, he's straightened up. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah.
But I mean, at the time he was up, down, up, down.
Yeah. So it's really hard to say, but I think he was definitely tripping out on something there. Probably.
I think he quite possibly was. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Quite. Actually, I'm quite certain.
Yeah.
You can't be that agitated and not.
It would be
on
no
something,
wonder
right?
that the kids didn't care for him when he was acting that way, of course.
Yeah.
But we should continue.
And I'm no doctor. So,
No, but he seems like he's just not right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not normal acting. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm no doctor. We're just saying.
I'm sick. I'm sick of all my kicks. I'm sick of all the stiffs. I'm sick of all the dips. I'm bored. I bore myself to sleep at night.
Oh my gosh.
Myself in broad daylight 'cause I'm bored. I'm bored. Just another dirty ball. All right, doll face, go to the bore, man. I'm sick. I'm sick of all my kicks. I'm sick of all the steps. I'm sick of all the dips. I'm sick. I'm sick when I go to sleep at night. I'm still sick in the broad daylight 'cause I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm the chairman of the board.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think the kids were real impressed with that.
No.
There was one time there was a kid that jumped back, like,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
he almost hit her with the mic stand. He just wasn't paying attention, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, at that level of whatever he was on, I mean,
And I think I'm right about the whole microphone thing because he stuck it in his pants.
yeah.
And like, clearly he's just going, really? I'm not even singing here.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm wasting my time.
yeah,
And
I
I'm
think that's what he was
bored.
worried about, is that he's just wasting his time, not even singing, you know?
Yeah.
But it was,
He got it in his head that these kids didn't give a crap about him, and he just went,
I think so, yeah.
what's the point of this?
I think he had his own self-esteem issues back then anyway.
I think so.
But this was really fun to watch anyway, because he's a little nutty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, his performances are definitely memorable.
Yes.
That's the word I was looking for. Memorable.
I like his voice. Like his vocals are really good.
Oh yeah, I always liked
Yeah.
his voice. So
He has a good voice.
I know he's just kind of talking in this, but it's a great voice.
He has a good voice, yeah. But I mean, it's sad almost to watch these types of performances from him, actually, because you just look at him and he looks broken. He just doesn't look like himself, really.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
kind of sad. I mean, he's always a little crazy, even after he straightened himself up a bit.
Yeah. But I mean, you should do you, right?
Yeah.
So if
He's
he had,
always a little like that, but at least this one he felt
yeah,
manic. That's the
a
word.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like out of control of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really feel like he felt like he was obligated to do this, and he just kind of went meh.
Yeah, I think maybe he was doing it because it was a big show and he wanted the acknowledgement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
worked with people like Bowie, and Bowie tried to teach him, sometimes
Compromise.
you got to compromise your craziness a little bit.
Taught him compromise and didn't teach him when to have it. I suppose.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to teach somebody who's a little off the rails like that anyway.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. But this was a fun one to check out. I'm very glad we did it. I'm sure a lot of you probably have some stories about that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it was quite manic. As a child, I couldn't imagine being in that situation.
No.
It would feel unsafe almost.
For sure. And again,
Yeah.
I don't mean, again, I'm not a doctor.
No.
I don't mean to diagnose his situation here, but I mean,
We know his
come on.
story a little, so it wouldn't be that far-fetched.
yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much for the request. It was most definitely appreciated. Please don't forget to check us out on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. You'll find the link in the description of all our videos. You'll also find our blocked videos over there for free. If you want to come and check those out, you're more than welcome to do that. And if you pay the $3, you get access to our albums, documentaries, and little concerts over there. It's really a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click the notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.